Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I just presentation about the MUN, my MUN that I participated next week. The agenda is navigating the utilization of cryptocurrency for financial inclusion.
Okay, good.
Financial inclusion is, my committee is eco-finance. Eco-finance is economic and finance committee from the United Nations.
Okay. What's the difference from the mere finance and then eco finance?
Mere finance.
Yeah. Economy finance, you mean? All right. Keep going.
Before the start the presentation, we know too about the financial inclusion.
Okay.
Financial inclusion is economic words.
Okay.
It means in Korean is 포용적 능력.
Oh, okay.
So financial inclusion is help the underprivileged people in economic part and help them and approach to by helping them the government's approach to the more like long-term growth in economic parts and like by helping the underprivileged in economic parts and by doing that, governments can approach the more sustainable developed in economic parts and financial system. So this MUN is focused on about relationship relation between the cryptocurrency and financial inclusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So before you are just developing your opinion, so what's your personal opinion? I mean the conclusion of opinion about that cryptocurrency. So do you think it's necessary in our life, or you like it, or something like that?
In my personal opinion, cryptocurrency is so like the price always like so many changes in nowadays.
Okay.
I know so many people worried about cryptocurrency because of the 변동성.
Yes, that's right.
But altcoin is the if we have the regulation and about the specific law about cryptocurrency, we can use it more successfully than now, because now so many countries have any regulation about cryptocurrency, and even in Korea haven't any like specific law about altcoin.
Oh yes.
But the Korea is one of the biggest country about using internet, and now in so many countries using internet, and so many countries approaches the digitalization in their society.
Okay.
So in this situation, altcoin will be using more successfully than past. So I think altcoin and cryptocurrency is more useful in the future than now, because now is have any international regulation about this part. So yeah, as the future.
Okay, so in your opinion, do you think cryptocurrency and conventional traditional currency go both? Or someday cryptocurrency will substitute the traditional currency? What's your opinion about that?
Like you mean cryptocurrency and between the traditional currency? Cryptocurrency is more like more useful in pandemic situation because
Oh yes.
like trade exchange the traditional currency witness to the face-to-face system because the is traditional currency is moved from using by using the airplane or like the system for exchanging the traditional currency, but cryptocurrency is didn't use this process because they just used can exchange by internet and can just more easier to exchange the currency than traditional currency.
Oh, that's so reasonable. Because I heard that these days, here in Korea, so many Eastern Asian people are working in Korea, right? And then they are using the cryptocurrency because they don't need to pay the agency pay. When they just wire the money to their country, if they use the cryptocurrency, they can directly send the money to their country. So that's why so many East the southern part of Asia people who are working here in Korea are using cryptocurrency, and then the rate of using it is increasing so rapidly. I heard that. Oh, that's you just told me the reason. Wow, you are a real master about that.
Actually, in MUN, I need to focus on more about the country than my personal opinion.
Okay.
Because MUN is United Nations, so I focused on delegate of Brazil because I am delegate of Brazil.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Actually,
you are. You're Brazilian. No, no way. Who just chose it?
Just the committee selected me to Brazil delegate.
So, can you speak Portuguese?
I don't know. I can't know about any words in Portuguese.
Okay, keep going.
So the opinion about the Brazil, because I am the delegate of the Brazil
yes.
in this MUN. Brazil is so biggest country in the whole of Latin America and the central country in Latin America, because Brazil is so huge country in economic parts and trade parts, because Brazil has so many based on natural resource, and they have so huge like Amazon.
Okay.
So their economic system based on like this natural resource, like agriculture, because Brazil's agriculture is so huge and biggest construction in the world, because Brazil have so many people living there because
yes.
And Brazil approach the internet rates. The people using internet rates is almost 75%. So Brazil is the biggest market in the future if we using cryptocurrency, because according to survey from the report, Brazil's traction rates in cryptocurrency is ranking 7 in the whole world. So
really?
Yeah, Brazil is the big one of the biggest market in the world in cryptocurrency, and many Brazilian government and central bank of the Brazil just considered about cryptocurrency in how to use it in our daily life and how to accept it to policy like that. So yeah, in Brazil, many people haven't any like haven't any experience that they using banking. So the rates of population in the rates of unbanked population is 30% in the whole citizen in Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, that rate is so high in Korea. It means there are underprivileged in economic parts, especially because unbanked population can like receive they are so they are difficult to like take the tax and like that way. So yeah, they are underprivileged in Brazil, and it just leads to the circle of the poverty, and it just leads to the slow down in growth of Brazil's economics.
Okay. Wow.
It caused from the political elites to political situation, like political problem, and they this problem caused by political problems and traditional finance system in Brazil, and finally is their economic system based on natural resource. But natural resource, agriculture, especially agriculture, depends on the weather condition and.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, Brazil faced the best weather condition now in 2021. So Brazil economic is slowed down to very into like recession.
Yes.
So yeah, so Brazil economic situation is so difficult to approach the long-term development in the future. So they looking for the other financial system in the future. So one of the way to achieve the new policy in economic situation, I delegate of Brazil think it is cryptocurrency. Because cryptocurrency, like the construction of cryptocurrency can help this situation because cryptocurrency isn't based on natural resource and isn't any like relation point with politics programs, and finally it doesn't depend on the weather condition and like that. So cryptocurrency in the future in Brazil is more acceptable than traditional currency. And many underprivileged people in economic part in Brazil, they can use the bank because of the underdeveloped financial system, because the Brazil's financial system is operated by some huge banks, and they just control the market of financial, but government can do anything because it leads to political problems. So while like these problems came out, the country's national debt is kept increasing. So the whole GDF, 80% of the whole GDF is national debt. Yeah, so if it's hard to solve this problem only using Brazil's only country's national finance. So, like this situation, I think the delegate of Brazil is more acceptable the powerful currency than traditional currency.
Do you think, which is your opinion? This kind of trend, I mean, using cryptocurrency is limited to only underprivileged country, or it will widen more than now? So, what is your opinion? And tell me why.
Oh,
you don't understand what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have been talking about using of cryptocurrency,
Yeah.
but you are focusing on the using of cryptocurrency in underprivileged country, right? I mean, poor countries. I'm sorry for using this kind of opinion, but or do you think it will widen more than someday it will be very, very popular type of currency? So, what is your opinion about the future of cryptocurrency?
The cryptocurrency, the future is more better than now because in case of El Salvador,
Yes.
they accept their national currency
Yes.
as cryptocurrency. They accept this cryptocurrency as their national currency. But this case also underprivileged country, like developed country. If this case accepts to like America, like Korea, and like China, like the biggest country in economic parts. First,
Yeah.
I didn't any
Yeah.
think about
You don't have any background about
Yeah.
This knowledge, right?
Yeah.
You did very, very nice. Excellent, man. Excellent.